Hi, it's Jennifer, the awakened Jen. Okay, so I am trying something new. I am very big into my personal growth right now, and I know it's time for me to step up. I know that I am meant to speak, to teach, to lead, to be seen, to be known, but I am terrified. I am terrified. And I know that one of the areas that I need to really work on is my throat chakra. So I have decided that I am going to start doing videos every day. There's not even going to be a real purpose. Like, I'm not going to have like a specific, I'm going to talk about this today, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow, no plan. Right now, I'm just trying to get comfortable talking on video, sharing just whatever's going on up here, because I spend so much time here and I have all of these conversations and all this depth of, knowledge that never leaves this space. It just stays here. And I know that it's time for that to change. I know for me to move to that next level, I'm going to have to start putting myself out there. I have to open my mouth. I have to let the words out and just see what happens. So I'm learning to start becoming more comfortable with me, with who I am, and just knowing that I have something of value to offer to this world. So I am a very busy person. I have 2 jobs. Right now, I own a barber shop, and I don't cut hair. So I know that's really crazy for a lot of people, but that's a story I'll get into at some point, just not right this minute. But that's one of the things that I do. And then another thing that I do, since I don't cut hair, I do have time to do a day job. So I work for a real estate company too, and I mainly do just the office stuff there. So that doesn't give me a lot of time. I have 4 kids, I have 1 little doggy and 2 cats, and I am very busy. So I decided that the best way for me to be able to make sure I have time to do these videos is just to do it while I'm getting ready. So I know everybody has seen the Get Ready With Me. This is not a makeup tutorial. Though I will be doing my makeup and I'll be completely transformed by the time this is over. This is not a makeup tutorial, so I'm not going to be telling you what I'm using. I'm not going to be going over that. I'm just going to talk and see what happens. So, okay, I guess I am going to get started. So, I've got a lot happening today. I've been working on a refinance for my house since February, the end of February. It has had me in tears. I have been through it with this, but it looks like it is finally going to be closing today. Oh my gosh, last Thursday and Friday, they kept telling me, if you just get this one last paper to us, this one last paper, that's it. It's the one last thing we need, and we're good to go. And so I rush, and I do, and I get, and then a couple hours later, somebody else messaged me, I just need one last paper, and then you're all good to go. I promise, it's the last thing we need. And then suddenly, a few hours later, they need something else. Another new last thing. So I had left work to go get the things that they needed. I was getting everything, you know, when they were telling me. I was really doing everything that they told me to do. And then still by the end of the day, nothing. So I was not very happy. And I was like, if you tell me one last time, you know, again, oh, it's not going to end well. So I let it sit this whole weekend, did not bother anybody. I'm like, I'm just gonna just see what happens and see what happens, where they come, if they will reach out to me, if they will do what they have said, you know. I gave it the weekend, and then I reached out to them this morning, and I was just like, okay, y'all told me. Oh, me. I honestly hate this part of my makeup process. I feel like I look like a robot. I don't look real. Because at this point, I went through and I took, you know, I'm trying to balance the color in my face, and it just removed all the dimension out of my face. So I know I said I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but I just feel like I need to say that. Because my face just looks so sad right now. So, usually while I'm getting ready, I am listening and learning. And I've just been getting pulled lately to this idea that it's time that I stop listening to what everybody else is putting out there and I start putting out my own stuff that more people do need to hear what I have to say. And that, you know, right now I'm just kind of beating the dead horse. You know? You're trying to fully understand before you do. But, I mean, at some point, you have just got to jump in and start doing. And that's the message that I've been getting. I have been going through such a huge transformation for the past year. It started last summer. Is when my actual awakening happened. And like internally last year is when all this change happened, you know, like massive. Overnight, I am not the same. And then externally, I still looked exactly the same, so people still expected the same from me. But when they weren't getting the same, I didn't know what to do with that. It was scaring some people. Some people just thought that I had lost my mind. I'm not sure I didn't. But in a good way. But now this year, the external is starting to match the internal. And that's where people are really starting to get concerned. Like, oh, wait a minute. I thought this was just a joke. I thought this was something that she was going to just grow out of and just, you know. And she's just getting worse. So, like, what do I mean by this year it's the external? Well, like, I did this just over a month ago. I am 42 years old. I have never had a tattoo. Never had a desire to have a tattoo. But, this one is called the Feminine Rising. And that is exactly what I have been doing all this time. I have been coming into my own, and I have been growing, and I have been learning. Rising. And then a couple weeks after the tattoo, I took my hair as red as I could possibly get it. Like literally glowing red. So yeah, lots of people are not sure what to do with me right now. I'm not making sense to who I've always been. I'll tell you what, brows get on my nerves. Not my favorites. I'm trying to learn how to express myself in a way that is comfortable but interesting. I know that when I get into, like, if I get to talk about stuff that just really inspires me, that there's just a natural energy that comes out, and I want to find it. But like for the most part, my anxiety holds me back so much from expressing myself. And so that is what I'm trying to do right here. And it will probably take several of these videos before I will start feeling like I'm actually comfortable, that I'm not just wasting somebody's time, because I think that is what I'm feeling, is why would somebody want to watch me? I'm just gonna waste your time. Even though I know that I have knowledge that, you know, is valuable, that is helpful. It's just not knowing exactly who needs it, exactly what to share, when to share, how to share. I watch a lot of YouTube and TikTok, and I see just these people with amazing just energy that just, you know, it, and I want to be like that. I don't know what holds me back. One of the things I've been learning a lot about lately is my North Node. I've really gotten into that. And my North Node is in Libra. Oh, why did I say that? No, it's not. My North Node is in Leo. Why did I say that? So Leo, I'm learning. It's all about learning to let go and have fun. And that is not me. And I mean, I understand that your North Node is the area that you have to learn and grow in this life. You know, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not natural. It's not what you already know how to do. I need better lighting. Like, my room is gray. Those doors are white, but there's always like this yellow look to it. I don't know why. I need better lighting. Oh well, this is what I have for right now. We're not working on my video skills. We're working on my talking. Working on my interaction and getting people, you know, to releasing this energy, getting people to connect. That's what we're doing. We're not trying to be perfect videographers right now. That's another lesson, another day. In fact, that's probably not even going to be that hard for me, that part. This is the part. This is the part. Anyways. Some water. All right. So yeah, my North Node is in Leo. And I'm supposed to be expressing it in my everyday life. I'm going to have to look again. It's either 6th house or 12th house. I can't remember. 6th house or 12th house. What I do remember is it was the one that was about my everyday life. That's what I remember. So yeah, like, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to just have fun in my life. I mean, even in my early childhood, it was hard. You had to be on guard. So I can kind of see how that would be the energy that I need to work on really growing into, because I don't have it. But yet I see all these people that are just so happy, and they're able to express themselves and just be giddy and goofy, and they don't even care, you know, and people love them. You know, they're just being so completely natural as to who they are, and people love them for it. And I'm ready to love me for those same reasons. I have really been self-love is where that started last year. Before the awakening came the self-love. That was sort of part of the call, the overall call that will happen. And I mean, I feel like when I start seeing people, when I really start seeing people that are just really working on that self-love, I'm like, I know they are about to go through their own major breakthrough and awakening. I just smile. But at the same time, I know, like, those are the people that need me. You know, those are the people that, like, right now, they're going through very confusing and scary time. And, like, when I was going through it last year, I did have somebody who told me that it couldn't be from God because it's not scary. If it's scary, it's not from God. Well, that's not true. That is not true, because there's plenty of things in the Bible that even, you know, talk about the extreme fear that these people had when they came face to face with God. Let me tell you, that is scary. That is scary. It's a different kind of fear, though. It's not like it's a different kind of fear. It's just this awe of just, oh, you know, it just, it's an awe. It's not fear in the same sense of, but I mean, it is scary because like everything that you thought you knew is being put to question. It's an ego death. And your ego is basically everything about your identity that you think is you. Everything that you think is you is your ego. And when you go through an awakening, it dies. It has to die, because until you release all this stuff that you thought you knew, you don't have room to bring in the new. You're not even open to bring in the new, possibly more true to you information. I love this part of my makeup routine, because this is where I feel like I'm actually starting to look normal again. Just a second. My music stopped. I always play this music in the mornings when I'm getting ready. I just like to bring, the calmness, to the environment. So, okay. Now, I hear my doggy. I got the hiccups. Yeah, so right now I'm kind of boring. Again, that's why I'm working on it. You can't be good at something the first time you try it. Maybe. That's called a prodigy. I'm not. Not with this, for sure. If it's always been kind of big and scary for you, it's gonna take effort. So, I'm gonna say my throat chakra has had a lot of blockage. When I was a child, and we would get around people that I didn't know, I'd go mute. Literally could not speak. Not to my grandparents, not to my aunts, cousins, uncles, any of that. It was just, the anxiety was too big, and I couldn't speak. And I didn't even know, I just called it shy. I didn't realize that's an extreme form of shy. That's not shy. I am an introvert too. So yeah, people are scary. There's parts of me that, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but there's parts of me that even do wonder if I might have some form of autism as well. Just because of the extreme social anxiety that I have. And just, I mean, there's just other things that, like, just the way I think and the way that but I don't know. I mean, I don't really like labels either. I feel like people use labels to excuse bad behavior instead of trying to grow and do better and be better. And so that's not what I want. I don't want a label to tell me this is how I have to be and this is how I am, and no, I just want to be. I just want to be. So if I do kind of, gain something from, an awareness of this behavior sort of falls into this category and this is what you do with this, then that's one thing. But if I'm using it to limit myself, no. No more limitings. The limiting beliefs. Have you heard of that? Limiting beliefs? Letting go of your limiting beliefs? Well, sometimes just holding on to words like social anxiety. Sometimes holding on to words like I am so shy and I'm an introvert and all of that. Those are limiting beliefs that will hold you back from whatever it is that you think, you want. I mean, because it is really hard to get ahead in this world if you can't speak and interact. It is really, really hard to be truly authentic in this world, which is important to me, if you aren't speaking your truth, if you are staying silenced. And I read something today that was talking about the difference between silence and keeping the peace. I am really bad about trying to keep the peace, knowing that I am not at peace at all, just trying to keep people from not blowing up at me. And that's really all it's about. It's fear. It's like, I don't trust them, so I'm going to act in this certain way and hope that they will, receive that with kindness and love and empathy and compassion. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. A lot of times they don't. I am so close. I'm about ready to start my hair. Let me see what time it is. It's almost 11. Okay. Alright, because I've got somewhere to be at 11:30. And if he can't show up, like last week I showed up at 11:30 and he wasn't there, and then he messaged me about 10 minutes later and said, hey, I don't think I can meet until 1:30. Today I'm gonna need my time, because that messed my whole day up last week, and I'm got too much to do, too many things going on. Okay. I'm almost done. Yeah, I do absolutely have to get some lighting. I think I'll probably like the videos better if I like the way I look in them. All right. I've got to go to that meeting, and I got grocery shopping to do, and I need to clean. I've got laundry. I've got to pick kids up from school. And then, yeah, I've got this whole closing thing that's supposed to happen for this refinance that, like, I have just been struggling with for months. And I'm happy about it. I need it to happen. I need it to happen. I need it to happen. So here we are. All right. I have got to find some really good mascara. I used to sell Unique, and I love their mascara, but something happened during the pandemic. Like, the shipments started getting slower. You couldn't guarantee what products they were gonna have, you know. I mean, it's a common problem that has happened everywhere with the pandemic, but you know, this is specific to the makeup. And so when I need it, I need it, you know. I don't need the concern of, well, how long is it going to take for it to come in, and just, oh, you know, is it on back order? What am I even going to be able to get it? So I've been looking at other mascaras, and so far I have not found anything that I really like. And I've tried the false lashes, but that, I don't know, they just look weird on my eyes. I've got just super short, stubby eyelashes, and I don't want them to be just crazy, but I do need them to be seen a little bit. They definitely help. Oh, that's getting on my nerves. Yeah, there's usually like one in there that would just clump up. Oh, it makes me so mad. Yeah, I don't know if people are going to want to sit and watch me do. Eventually, it won't just be me doing makeup, you know. Like, this is the time that I have right now that I know that I have time to just sit. I have time to myself. I'm usually by myself when I'm doing my makeup. So, yeah. All right. I need to do my hair. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. So my hair is kind of natural crazy is what I call it. It does have curl. I've already I use this to blow dry it, so it gets most of the curl out, but right now you can kind of see it's like kind of frizzy looking. So then I have to come in with my straightener. And that is heat protectant. Like, just a few years ago, when I was still married, I did not dye my hair. I only got like one haircut a year. I really did not do a whole lot. And now then I own a barbershop. It's like hair all day long. So I will tell that story, I promise. Not today, but I will tell it. But it is weird, the huge transformation that my life has taken just in the last 5 years, you know? Like when they say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm going to tell you, 5 years ago, this wasn't it. This wasn't it. 5 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom. I was married. I was homeschooling my 4 children. You know, like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And now here I am. Here I am. I am a business owner. So I'm working 2 jobs. One of my children has graduated. He graduated as a homeschooler, but now he is, he's finished his associates, and he's working on his bachelor's right now for psychology. Extremely proud of him. And then my other children are back in public school right now. And I wish that I could still homeschool them. You know, there's parts of that life that I definitely do miss, but it's a journey. I had to go through it all to get to where I'm at. And what I'm doing now, I know, is helping the planet. That sounds big, but it's nothing that the rest of us can't do, you know? It's like, it's something that we can all do. It's not something just specific to me. It's something we can all do. Even you. Ooh. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't get silly much. That's my problem. I don't get silly much. People have been telling me that I'm super brave because of my hair. I'm like, oh, that's not why I'm brave. No. That's not it. That's just hair. That's just hair. Yes, but you might look stupid. Who cares? Who thinks I'm gonna look stupid? Who cares? I might. You might open your mouth and sound stupid. That's been my fear. That's why I don't open my mouth. I think I'd rather look stupid than sound stupid. Okay. I'm working on it. I still don't want to sound stupid. This one never does. I had always wished that I had had one of these in high school, because my hair was always so crazy in high school. Because I didn't understand it. Like, nobody told me you have curly hair, you have wavy hair. They didn't explain that I had, you know, a texture to my hair that needed to be worked with. And so I would just blow dry and brush and be big. And nobody knew what to do with it. Nobody showed me what to do with it, you know, and I'm just thinking, okay, I was just unlucky. And somewhere in high school, I did learn that I could hot roll my hair. And that would control it a little bit better. It would make it look a little bit smoother. It would take out the frizzy look to it. You know, of course, hot rolls do give that, you know, volume, but that's all I knew to do. You know, we didn't really have the straighteners that I knew of. But man, I wish I had. Pretty hair in high school? Oh, what would I have done? I had crazy hair in high school. No. Oh well. And it was brown hair. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Yeah, I'll have to find something better for my videos. Another time of day that I might be able to do videos is sitting in the car line. It's hard for me in the car line because there's other people around and I don't want them to see me talking to myself, because something about that feels like, I don't know, embarrassing. But how many people are actually paying attention to me? Probably not as many as I think. That's what I'm thinking. So why waste time that I have? Like, I hate the car line. It feels like it is just completely wasted time. Okay. It's 11:12. I missed 11:11. It's all right. We'll talk about 11:11 one day. Probably. What do you want to know? Are you seeing it? Is it calling you? Because it was me. Yeah. So I have been told that 11:11 is the call for your spiritual awakening. But I've also heard that it is a specific call to twin flame awakening. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one as much. You know, I have been looking into the twin flame stuff. I love the mission. I love the idea. I do feel very aligned with the divine feminine energy. I do. I do. And so that sort of brings in this. So this is what it is, the combination of the divine feminine and masculine. So the moon is the feminine energy. And then this part with the rays shooting out is the masculine energy of the sun. And it's just the union of the two. The inner union is where it starts. So, yeah. I relate. I'm just trying to understand really what does it mean for me. My divine masculine is not with me. So how do you function as a divine feminine without your masculine? I don't know. And I think most people get very focused on trying to find out who it is. For me, I'm focused on me right now. I feel like my healing is going to bring whatever needs to be in my life to me. So I'm healing. And if that brings the masculine, that brings him. But he's supposed to be healing for me too. And I do have a male in my life. I just don't know if he is my masculine. He has healing to do too. He's not been as excited about the changes that happened in me. Really not. He's fighting it from a religious perspective, though. Alright. Well, I think that's enough for today. Okay. Alright. Be blessed. I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, see how it goes. Okay? Alright. Bye.